guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bailey, and in today's video we're going to be installing something very simple to my 320D. But just before we do get into the installation, I'm going to quickly show you a few parts that arrived yesterday that I'm going to be installing into the car in weeks to come. It's going to change the look of the car and I'm really looking forward to it. So I have been in touch with KSB Auto Styling, and they've hooked me up with a Lowline Kit which consists of a splitter, side skirts and rear spats. I'm not going to show you too much today because obviously that's going to be saved for later videos, but hopefully next week, it's another dirty car there. I'm going to be fitting these onto the car and it's going to be brilliant, make it look really, really smart. So stay tuned for that, guys. Right, so back onto today's video, we're going to be installing, like I said at the start, it's very, very simple. I'm going to be replacing let me show you, the chrome 320D badge on the back of the car for these matte black ones. If you saw one of my original videos where I replaced the OEM grills at the front of the car, I replaced them for the gloss black double slat M4 style grills. So I don't think there needs to be any more chrome on the car. I think it's a bit out of place, and I'm not too keen on debadging. I'm not trying to make my car look like something it's not. No offense to anyone who has debadged their 320D, but personally I don't mind the badges being there, but I'd sooner them be a different colour. So I'm going to put them matte black. So the only things I'm going to be using to get this done, firstly I'm going to use electrical tape. I'm going to create my own template and mark out where the original digits were, so when I go to put my new digits on, I know exactly where the original ones were, so it doesn't look out of place or stupid. I'm then going to use heat and try and soften the adhesive that the original digits were on. That's just going to help me break it all down and make it much better to remove. And to actually remove it, I'm going to be using dental floss, surprisingly, which I've seen a lot of people do online, and apparently it's the best thing. Or I could use string line. So I'm going to start by masking that off now and see how it goes. And if you haven't noticed already, my car's filthy again. And for those of you who saw my video last week, I did a 3-hour maintenance wash. Was it worth it? For 10 minutes it was, but then you go on the road and it's awful again. If you haven't seen that video, click your top right corner of the screen, and you can watch that there. So I stuck a piece of masking tape up here, and just before I mask it off, I'm going to get the exact measurements of the distances. So I'm going to go from the bottom of the flat point before it curves to the next digit. So from where it's flat to, it's exactly 1 centimetre. Probably looks like for you that I'm writing on the top of my car. The corner of the 2 to where it becomes flat on the 0. Right, so now I'm going to mask off the actual lines in which the digits sit on. Could have used masking tape, but I didn't. So I've got the border line and I've got the distances written down too. So that should be all I need. And finally I'm going to use a hairdryer to apply the heat to the adhesive on the back of the badges. Right, while that's still warm, I'm going to get myself a good amount of dental floss. I'm going to double it up. And hopefully it's actually working really well. Just peel off like so. That literally took about 40 seconds in total. Right, so once the badges are removed, you're obviously going to be left with this horrible gummy residue. I'm going to try and peel off what I can, which actually might not be too hard. It might be worth applying a bit more heat from the hairdryer or heat gun if you've got one. And then add a bit of, wipe it with some white spirit and get all the rest of the gummy shit that you can't get off. And then it'll be sticking the new ones on once I've given it a little bit of a clean. Okay, finally, to get the horrible residue off, a little bit of white spirit. That should remove them nicely. Right, we've successfully removed the badges, got rid of the gum, so now it's all a matter of putting on the new ones. And these have literally got a self-adhesive bit of tape on the back, so just peel off the backing and stick them on, hopefully in the right place. It's one. Don't know what you think, guys, but I think it looks so much better in black, because obviously from a distance you can't really see it. It's like a subtle difference, and it looks much better against the gloss black. I think the matte black suits it really nicely, much better than the chrome anyway. Looks much tidier. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like it, or do you think I should have gone completely debadged, or do you prefer the chrome? And that also brings me on to the question. Let me know in the comments, should I black out these badges? My opinion is I actually prefer the blue, personally. But if I do want to go for the full murdered out look, a full black BMW badge would look better on the wheels, steering wheel, and front and back of the car. So let me know in the comments what you think. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Once again, let me know your opinions in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on me fitting my KSB full Lowline Kit, because that's going to be good. I'm going to make that into 3 separate videos. I'm going to have one for the splitter, one for the side skirts, and one video for the rear spats. So a good bit of content coming your way. See you next week, and peace.